video, we talked to you about Roma making their highest ever offer for a player in the club's history. Andrea Conti saying he'd like Zlatan Ibrahimovic to join Michael's AC Milan. And Balotelli is back in the news. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV. This is our news video where we take you through all the latest transfer news and a little bit more that's happened in the Serie and with Italians abroad. And Michael, let's kick this one off with some Inter news, where we told you lately that Kondogbia is set to leave Inter. We don't know where, and Valencia has made an official offer today. The offer is pretty shitty, if I might say. It's a loan deal with a 20 million option to buy for Kondogbia. Inter want 30 million with obligation to buy. Do you think it's a shitty offer like I do?
It is sort of, just because I feel like they did spend so much on it, and I'm trying to think, I really think Kondogbia is a bust, because Inter had so many coaches, and it looks like it's not even Spalletti's plans, so he's just a flop. He just didn't turn out what he was supposed to be.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Yeah, we had that little bit of hope in the middle of last season when Gagliardini was there. We were thinking maybe Kondogbia and Gagliardini could work out. It never really did, and like Michael said, they'd spent a lot of money on him. 20 million option to buy is terrible. 30 million obligation. 30 million obligation is much better than 20 million option. You need that obligation based off the number of appearances, and 20 million is just terrible. I don't think that this deal is good at all. But yeah, Inter are playing hardball. They know that they don't need to sell. They've already fixed their FFP rules, so that's what they're working on at the moment. Moving on to Roma news, actually, there's a lot today to talk about because Monchi gave an interview where he revealed some stuff. We know to Italian Football TV, Monchi was not answering any Mahrez questions.
Mahrez è possibile.
But he did talk about the Mahrez deal a little bit, and we'll break this down for you. So he says, we made Leicester City the biggest offer in Roma's history as a club. We will not be raising it anymore. We're waiting for the response, which at this point, we haven't heard anything positive back from them. I'm optimistic by nature, but the truth is, we did all that we could. He already told us that he'd like to join AS Roma, so not giving the most positive signs that Mahrez is joining. The offer is set to be 35 million euros from Roma. Leicester are not accepting it. What do you make of Monchi's words on this? Do you think that it's a dead deal? Do you think there's still a possibility? Just break it down.
Roma can't do anything else. There's got to be a limit to how much you spend on the player, and I don't think I'd spend more on Mahrez, to be honest. Mahrez wants to join, but if Leicester doesn't want to make it happen, you can't do anything. Just find another winger.
I think that there's something to be said that he's never commented until now, and I think that means maybe he sees that this deal is dying. As he did say, he said it plainly that this deal is dying. It looks like it's not going through. There's no positives. And he's trying to put it out into the media to make it obvious. You know, he says the keyword that Mahrez wants to join, that they made the highest offer that they could have. We're not going to go any higher than that. And I think he's trying to put the pressure on them. Mahrez wants to leave Leicester City. I actually will say that this one gets through just because, unless Leicester City are very hard-headed, and I don't know their directors, I don't know how the club works on the transfer market very well.
Kaido's the president over there too, right?
Yeah, somebody in here. But yeah, I think that I have a feeling that this one might get through. If Mahrez keeps pushing, 35 million is close to what they wanted for the player, and I think at the end it's better to have someone, not keep someone who doesn't want to be there, and Mahrez clearly doesn't want to be there. So my prediction is that he goes. Yours is that they should look at other options.
I don't think he's gonna end up going.
Okay, so Monchi did comment on the Struman reports. If you don't know, yesterday Michael and I broke down the unreliable reports that Juventus wanted to pay Kevin Struman's 45 million euro release clause, but Struman, of course, did have to agree to it even if Juventus did this. Monchi said, we are buying players right now. We are not selling anyone anymore. There's been no contact for him, but I do want you guys to remember that he did say there was a 0% chance that Rudiger was going to be sold, and last year, De Laurentiis said literally the same thing about Gonzalo Higuain, where he said there's been no contact between the clubs, and basically Juventus do not need to contact Roma for it. They just need to activate his release clause. What do you think? I'm just saying it, being the devil's advocate. I already said yesterday that I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I still don't think it's going to happen, and I don't think Struman's that good, that crazy good.
I know, yeah, that's weird that you don't think that he's that good. I think he's fantastic, but I think either way you don't think it's going to happen.
No, I still don't think it's going to, regardless.
So you think Monchi's telling the truth that Juve are not interested?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I've seen crazier things, but I still give my no for this one.
Yes, I agree. Not really too much to comment. Let us know down below if you do think it is an option to be happening. So a little bit of extra news actually. Gerson, who was expected to be leaving Roma, he was on their list of players to be sold. Gazzetta just says that he's had an extremely impressive preseason and that he's actually not going to be sold by Roma. I guess I didn't follow Roma's preseason enough because I feel like I didn't even see Gerson play.
I don't know. He was always like in the beginning of the season, no one really liked him, but I assume he did get better.
I didn't like
because a lot of Roma fans didn't like him. He was making all these crazy errors, but I guess he got better.
Yeah, apparently he did improve and he's had an impressive preseason and Roma want to keep him. Andrea Conti, Michael, your man, is calling your other man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
My man.
He was asked about Zlatan possibly returning to Milan, and Andrea Conti's response was, he'd be a huge help for us. He's a great player, a champion. He's won it all. I don't even need to be telling you this at this point. So basically, trying to lure in Zlatan Ibrahimovic to AC Milan.
I'm liking that. Hopefully, it gives him a nice call. He probably doesn't have his phone number. Hits him up on social media. Could bring him in. But yeah, we all know Zlatan would be amazing.
Have you changed your stance on things a little bit?
I would still want Zlatan to come to Milan, I think.
But over Aubameyang? No, still no.
Not over Aubameyang. No.
I still would.
Why?
Because Zlatan, I think you get Zlatan, everything still needs to go right for Milan in the Scudetto, and we'll have our predictions. But you add Zlatan, that is a winning team.
But Aubameyang was top goal scorer of the German league.
It is. Aubameyang is probably smarter to build for the future, but I think that it would just, Zlatan would be that tipping point for everyone who's excited about the Serie, who's never been excited, and you add Zlatan to that mix, and I just think a lot of regular fans are going to come to the Serie, watch what our league has to offer, and I think this year could be one huge breakout just because of the competition and equality, more equality.
No, I definitely agree.
You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just because he's an icon, that's why.
Yeah, he's huge. Everyone knows him. I think it would be fun. Yeah, and everyone hated me in the comments saying I don't want Milan to be better. Listen.
Guys, that's hilarious. I kept laughing. They were saying, oh, Marco's just scared because they know Milan are going to take the Scudetto away from you.
Can I say my point?
Okay,
Can I say my point? Okay, so I want Milan to be better. I don't have to lie to the camera. I don't want Milan to win the Scudetto. I'm still a Juventus fan, obviously, so I don't want Milan to win.
So you don't want them to be good?
I want it to be good, but they can be second best. No, exactly. I'm like, guys, I don't have to hide anything. I don't have to lie about my ideas. Just ask me. You don't have to say, I can tell by Marco's voice that he really doesn't he doesn't want Milan to win the Scudetto. Of course, I don't want Milan to win the Scudetto, but I do want them to get back into Champions League just because I do believe in they have Champions League DNA, and I would love to see them, and I'm so excited to see them in Europa League and build. But yeah, it doesn't mean I want them to win the Scudetto, nothing. I know Michael is still rocking his red day in and day out, and that phone case, I see you guys finally picking up on that phone case that he has. But anyway, you don't have a phone case. Alright, we'll see you in a few minutes. Balotelli today ran into some drama. You know, we don't like to talk about drama. We don't like to talk about these bad things. But I think that it has some merit to it. So basically, Mediaset pulled up a picture of Balotelli getting pulled over when he was in Italy. I believe it was this weekend, and they wrote that he was going 200 kilometers an hour, 125 miles an hour for those in the United States, saying that he got pulled over, got a ticket, and then he gave a quote, apparently, saying, I didn't realize I was going this fast. So Balotelli posted this article on his Instagram and then said how BS everything is. He says that it's typical Italian media to make up BS, that it was just a simple pullover. He was not speeding, he was not doing anything illegal, and he said that this is why he's happy in France and not in Italy, because in Italy they just make up BS and talk about the personal lives a lot more. What do you make of it?
I do feel like he can never catch a break in Italy. I do feel like just because he's known for that, you know, craziness, he does all that stuff, that adds on to it, and the media know he can be targeted, and a lot of people believe that. Exactly, he sells. And I understand his frustration.
Absolutely.
Whatever happened, probably didn't speed, or whatever the case was. I'm sure he's more happier than France, and why don't you stay away from Italy? Even on vacation, he can't even, he can't even be out of the headlines. It's crazy.
I agree with you. I think that the Italian media, guys, from being on the inside a little bit, no names or anything, but you know that they look for these little things that they can make into big things so that it sells, and I get it. It's hard. It's not easy going off of, getting these clicks and stuff. It helps them pay the bills and it helps them keep them alive. But I think doing the right thing actually builds a better rapport with a player and stuff. That's a philosophy that we have with this stuff. But I think that, yeah, for Balotelli, it's just so annoying. Like, you could see him when he talks like this. And I know we've seen this kind of stuff from Balotelli in the past. Some of you might be like, listen, maybe Balotelli's lying. Maybe the newspaper's correct. But yeah, I believe Balotelli. I think that he is often targeted. I don't know how they knew 200 kilometers an hour. I feel like they just saw someone on the street who took this picture of Balotelli and then asked him, oh, what was he doing? Oh, he was going fast. He must have been going fast because he got pulled over by the car. Yeah. And it's this game of telephone where this guy said one thing, that guy said one thing, and in the end, it wasn't exactly what happened. So I feel for Balotelli, and hopefully he doesn't let any of it get to him. And in the end, he's still the one that's winning out of all this because he became a footballer, he's making a lot of money, and the headlines shouldn't really even matter to him.
That's true, and at the end of the day, I don't think he'd upload a thing of him saying that if it was, I don't think he'd lie to everyone.
I agree, and it was only Media said that I saw it, and I didn't see it in some of the other publications in Italy. But anyway, Michael, start getting your shout out and show everyone your phone case, and I'll quickly go through all. Look, he's taking off his phone case. He's taking off his phone case, guys. Okay. Let me just see what. Let me see what. Let me just. Oh, red and black. It was
a gift. I didn't even get that.
Gift from who? Anyway, I'll start reading the news. Dalbert had his medical today for Inter. Quadrado apparently picked up an injury and he risked the Supercoppa final against Lazio next week. Piazza started training for Juventus today again. Schneider officially made his move to Nice. Him and Balotelli go back to their days under Mourinho at Inter, and he will take on Napoli in the Champions League qualifiers, of course. Pretty upset about that. I still have nightmares of when what Schneider did to Juventus with Galatasaray
in the Champions League. Right?
So every time I see this guy, I'm a little bit nervous for what happens with Napoli. But anyway, Lazio are feeling confident that De Vrij is going to stay. If Fiorentina can't get Hessie, Politano, or Jovetic, they'll go for this fourth backup, who's a Turkish kid named Gumuz. So let us know if you know anything about him. Fiorentina are thinking about getting Strinic from Napoli now that Mario Rui is there. This kid, Stafylidis, who Michael has been dying over, absolutely loves, is the third choice for Fiorentina if they can't get any of their initial targets. Jorginho said he's confused why Ventura never calls him up for Italy, thinks that he might just be ignoring the clear and obvious, and says, I'm not even going to think about it anymore, it's better I get back to work. Sheik could be an option for Roma. I brought this up actually a few days ago.
They saw the video, right?
Maybe they saw the video, but actually it's not a very reliable source. It's a Roman-based source, Repubblica, but I just want to throw that in there. And today, Totti was the first day on the job as Roma's new director. The king returned to Trigoria. Beautiful to see him there. I feel like he could have picked up another pair of boots and started practicing. Now he still looks like he's in good shape.
I'm sure he misses on the pitch for sure, the smell of it and everything about it.
Absolutely. Got your shout out?
Okay, got my shout out. So the first one's gonna be on Instagram. Our boy Chris. He is a Milan and a Juve fan just because he likes Pirlo and Kaká and Juve as well, just because, you know, legends.
Yeah. What? Yeah, you just randomly picked a guy that's a Milan fan and a Juve fan, right?
No.
These subtle hints. You see this?
What subtle hints?
What'd you do with your team?
He was just a friend. Okay, so going on. Yeah, Chris. So first one that got her hat actually, his name is Walker Schiff. He's from New York like us. And he's an Inter fan. He got the Inter hat, so yeah, he's gonna be getting that soon.
Somehow our Inter hats are the worst selling hats.
Yeah, I don't know.
Funnily enough, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, just saying that. And who's your next order?
Next order is John Gargaro, and he is from what's CO?
Colorado.
Yeah, I think it's Colorado. He ordered. He's a Milan fan. He got the Rossoneri hat. So yes, oh my god. Whatever, you guys can call me whatever you want. I'm a Spa fan and that's it.
Chris,
Chris, John, and Walker. So two guys got the hats. Guys, we're putting stickers in the hats if you didn't know already, and future merch coming out.
Yeah.
So
go tag them. Go put them on stuff.
Yeah,
send us pictures.
Yeah, send us pictures.
It's funny. A few people actually did send us pictures of them putting it like in their local streets and stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Nice view. Do something cool, and yeah.
Pretty fun.
How do we get shout outs, Marco?
So guys, if you want a shout out, just turn on your post notifications for YouTube and Instagram and send us a message, or buy one of our hats and you'll be in tomorrow's shout out. Sure. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Answer some of the questions that we asked along throughout the video. Let us know your thoughts on our format, on our channel, any ideas, comments, anything. Anyway guys, thank you for watching and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao guys.